This is a dope move.
Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes, like behind the O-line, soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game.
That's right. It's a different time of the week, but it's still a good time of the week. It is time for Big Game Sports Buzz, where the sports fanatic and the pro athlete get together and talk about all things sports. I am Jay Stoggs, the buff nerd. And of course, I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend. The reason why this podcast is called what it is, Big Game James. What up, dude?
What is going on? Happy Tuesday. We kind of threw it back to when we first kicked this thing off. We used to do Tuesdays, and it's been a minute since we've been on here on a Tuesday night, but big game and mama big game. We got to celebrate our wedding anniversary on Thursday, so we won't be able to come to y'all Thursday. So the buff nerd and I said, hey man, what is a week without Big Game Sports Buzz? Let's take it to the people on Tuesday.
There you go. It's a bad week is what it is. It's a bad week. So make sure that you like, subscribe, share this podcast with all your friends, your family, your frenemies, because without the hate, we don't elevate. That's why you know that we're here on Tuesday instead of the Thursday, but you'll still see us because you can always make sure that you look us up on BGSE Network, Big Game Sports and Entertainment Network, where sports and entertainment collide. You can also check us out on your favorite platform for streaming, podcast, Spotify, Amazon, all them other places. We're there. So check us out. Also, of course, you can check us live on Facebook and make sure that you see us on TikTok and Instagram. We have shorts that Game puts together. They're great. They're awesome. Even my 8-year-old loves it and says, Dad, I just saw you yesterday. It's like, yeah, you did. I sounded smart then. He's like, I don't know about your take. I'm like, yo, son, you don't know nothing. So make sure you hit us up. Always good to hear and see from you. And make sure you hit us in the chat as well. We'd love to hear from you and tell you that you're wrong. Couple of things going on. We are kind of early. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that night, and we're going to get into that. Big Sherm, good to see you.
Welcome to the chaos, Sherm. Welcome to the chaos.
Yeah. Good evening. Ready for the analysis. Man, I'm loving it. Hey, tomorrow, also make sure that you check out. Guess what's going to be tomorrow? The Buff Nerd Podcast will be on tomorrow with my special guest. Yes, my special guest of Maddie T. Turkey will be on with me, the guy from Two Birds, One Show. So he and I are going to be talking about wrestling, anime, Brave New World, Captain America. So we're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff. So make sure you hit us up. Maybe you're having some beer, alcohol. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen on that cast? But it'll be tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Let's go. We got you. What time? 9 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some real fun. But appreciate y'all being in here. Let's get into this. Are you ready, Game?
Yes, sir. Let's do this, brother.
4 downs. Hit it.
It's time for the 4 downs. That's right. The hottest sports news around. BGSB presents 4 downs.
are the topics that we want to talk about that's happening this week. I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe it's Tuesday, man. I don't know.
You got a delay. Maybe your computer ain't ready to work till Wednesday and Thursday. This shit happens sometimes, bro.
Shut it.
Your shit is better than mine, dog. Hey, man, there's no slight to you, bro. Just,
There you go. It just had to be, it's a service. It's all good. Hey, first down, of course, we're talking about Luka. That's right. Luka is playing the Dallas Mavericks tonight. Man, it's what's up?
Dude, I'm laughing because everything from ESPN to local radio to Fox Sports, any and everything that knows about what's going on about Luka getting ready to face his old team, all you're hearing is that Luka gonna score like 300 points, 400. Like everybody's expecting these big things from Luka Doncic, and that he's about to play like a man possessed. And I believe that Luka's gonna come out and look unfat. He's gonna look more athletic. He's gonna play a little bit more defense. And for some reason, I think that shot's gonna be on. I think Luka has a point because he may have moved on because he's a professional. But
he's okay now.
Luka's feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
Luka's feelings were hurt in this whole thing. So when it comes down to it, generally this time of year, sometimes basketball is hit or miss for me. But I do want to see what this game is going to look like for Luka versus the Mavs. And we know it's not the AD Mavs and they had other injuries, but just to see what Luka wants to do against the Mavericks and what's going to happen here, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Man, just like I told, what's my favorite saying, gang? What's the best ability?
Availability.
Okay, so and I told Game this before we came on. I said I may need to get some new friends, or maybe I just need to step back from these friends for right now, because we're arguing like all day about Luka this and Luka that and blah blah blah, and even comparing them to Dak. And I said, you know what? At the end of it, I had to step back, as I said, it wasn't about Luka so much as it was how it was done. And then what you traded him for, and then how you did it. So basically you said, hey, this guy is out of shape and he's never available. So who do you trade for? A guy that's never available. Like his nickname across the league and around the world is literally street clothes. Like that's not made up. Don't matter who you talk to, try to take his beard now. I dare you. Hey, he's a man possessed. If he has a beard, so what?
He might be out there on that Cali good, man, out there messing with them boys in L.A.
Hey, and you know what? He's invited to every picnic, so it don't even matter. He's invited to the cookout. It don't matter. Did you see the mural that they had of him and Kobe? People calling it disrespectful. I don't see how. Is that disrespectful?
Why would that be disrespectful? Kobe
because, man.
I mean, I don't, it's going to be a story for everything, however you look at it. And I think, honestly, to do that, that's the utmost respect to the Mamba. Honestly, I think in everything you do, whenever Kobe is involved in it, it's paying tribute and respect. And his wife, Vanessa, did a good little tribute to Diana Taurasi, who announced her retirement. Throw that in there because I know we didn't have that slotted because it ended up being a little bit of a surprise that she announced her retirement from the WNBA, and who some are calling the female GOAT. We're gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, look, I'm here for it. That's why we're on an 8 to make sure I can catch it. Right. He's not gonna go for 30. But here's the thing that he's doing, and especially in his last game. Nah.
He's not gonna go for 30.
If he does, that's great. But he had a double-double, right?
Yeah, he's starting to figure it out a little bit.
And that's the thing. He's going to figure it out with this new team, how they like to play, how he fits in JJ Redick's, team and squad or whatever, or whoever's on that bench is running it. But he's going to figure out his spot. and LeBron's going to figure out his spot, and everyone else is going to figure out their spot. And when they do, here's the thing that you have to understand, because people keep telling me, "Oh, well, the Mavs are 5 of whatever, and the Lakers are 3 of whatever, but they're still 5 and 8. Lakers are still 5th, Mavs are still 8. So, and you have a star player in the Mavs that's on the bench because he's hurt. And I'm still waiting for people to come back to me and say, well, he doesn't play defense. I'm waiting on what Kyrie's been doing.
Hey, Jay, but like I said before, do you think that's coping mechanisms of people putting a point of emphasis on what Luka didn't do to try to accept the fact that he's gone and he was the best thing that you guys had, and he and Kyrie have finally figured it out together? That's the part that still baffles me about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everyone knew their roles. One didn't have to be bigger than the other. When one didn't play defense, Kyrie might pick it up on the other end, right? You had the bigs in the paint to help take away the drive to the basket, get the rebounds, and that's what made the Mavericks dangerous last year to get to the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
You just put a hole into all of that. If you Nico Harrison, that's the part I think that has everyone scratching their head still. So I fear for the Mavericks tonight because, well, I'll say that. I take that back. I don't fear for them. One of two things is going to happen. Luka's going to be on fire, unconscious, and lights out, or he's going to try to do way too much and have a badass game.
Yeah.
There's no in between. There's no happy medium, I don't think. It's either feast or famine. But he's going to come out like a shark and blood in the water. You best believe that.
Do you think this is all like a setup for people to watch more NBA? Like this, like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like this is, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but this just gives me like the feels of,
Jay, when the trade broke, do you remember me saying that the NBA helped facilitate this because they need a new face of the league? They also need viewership to go back up because ratings are down.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what the numbers look like tonight after this game here between Luka and the Lakers. We're not even saying LeBron, bro. We're talking straight Luka.
Yeah, it's Luka
and the Lakers
versus the Mavs.
Versus the Mavericks.
The Mavs, yeah, that's crazy. Luka will have his say Drake moment, but Kyrie wins. That's a take.
Oh, Sherm. Okay. Hey.
Here's what I say, Sherman. We're gonna move the second down, but here's what I say. I don't want the Lakers to win because I really hate the Lakers, but I want Luka to have a good night.
Damn, I ain't got the button queued up. You hate the Lakers?
I really do, yeah. This is noted. Like, I'm still waiting for my bet payoff for my lunch. Don't think I forgot.
Because that got shit to do with me.
It does, but it doesn't. But I'm not going to disrespect your house like that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Because I live in a house. This is my show. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm not going to disrespect your house.
I've now inherited the debt. I see. Okay.
But I'm just saying, Aisha, hey, you already know I'm waiting for my lunch.
I just set an alarm to remind her to pay you that debt. Goddamn it.
I'm owed a lunch. I'm just saying. Someone said about the Lakers beating the Mavs a couple of years ago. Didn't come to fruition.
Was that 2 seasons ago now? A season ago.
No, it was like 2 seasons ago.
Damn. Hey, man. Now, my wife is normally a woman of her word, but
she is, and she's my heart. I love her. I love her dearly. But yeah, Sharon, pay that man. Pay that man. Now, that's not him.
Sherm, so you know what's going on. The bet was between the buff nerd and Big Eye. Big Eye was talking shit that the Lakers was going to drag the Mavericks, and the Mavericks ran through the Lakers like a hot knife through butter, and she ain't paid up yet. Now, it don't help that Stocks live like in
Wait a
South
minute.
Texas. He damn near Houston.
Don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We're going to get that handled, man.
I told her anywhere, anytime. Just let me get cheese on it. Just let me get cheese on it.
So, I mean, I'll make that up to you, and we'll have a cigar afterwards. That's what
we good. That'll work, man. That'll work. Hey, second down. It looks like it's Dallas theme, but for some reason Dallas just has to be in the headlines because that's just the bastards that they are. Cowboys open the draft in a QB. Look, yeah, it's definitely cool. Listen, man, I'm so sick and tired of talking Cowboys. I really am. Like, I want to talk about anybody else in the NFL. Anybody.
But Stocks, did you open that article?
Except for the Eagles. I read it.
Did you see the article? Now, it seemed crazy as hell the way it was titled and put out there. But in all honesty, if you think about it, y'all are losing Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, right? They're not coming back. You need a backup. But I think the way it was worded and the way Stephen Jones put it out was the headline attention-grabbing way that the Cowboys tend to do everything.
Exactly.
So I posed it to you because while we hear and while we talk about this shit, we have to ask, what round do you see you guys picking a quarterback? And is it going to make you shake your head and curse?
And it's not joking, sure. New QB after Dak broke the bank. He did. So what round? Here's the thing, man. They're going to try and find one in the fourth round again. For some reason, there's an equation with them in fourth round and quarterbacks. They don't believe in picking quarterbacks high. The last high quarterback that they picked, realistically, I think was what? Achilles Smith? I think that was the last one.
They didn't draft Achilles Smith.
They didn't draft him. So it would have been Troy Aikman.
Damn.
No, they drafted Quincy Carter. But I don't think they drafted him high.
Third round, I think Quincy Carter was, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think he was a third round pick. Dak was a fourth. Tony Romo was a sixth round pick?
Yeah.
Or free agent, sixth round pick, right?
Yeah. Actually,
I know Dak was a fourth round pick. I know.
Dak was fourth, and I want to say that Tony Romo was like the free agent, rookie, something maybe. I don't know. He wasn't drafted high, and that's the big thing. And so, Quincy Carter. So when you look at this, fourth round sounds good. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think it's fourth round. Honestly, I don't see them moving up. I think they're going to go for a defensive end / tackle in the first round.
Word is y'all want either Ashton Genty out of Boise State or the running back out of North Carolina.
So
in the first round.
So
that's the mock drafts I've seen.
I think Genty goes before we get there. We don't typically jump up. Dallas doesn't jump up to get players. Yeah, Romo was a free agent. Well, let's go, Sher. Appreciate you, man. Golden Mike. So I don't see us doing that, which means the kid from North Carolina, who's a good running back, he's a good running back, solid. Do we get him in the first round? That's typically not our MO.
You got Zeke in the first round.
We did get Zeke. Who else did we get in the first round after Zeke? Right. Who else did we get in the first round before Zeke?
I'm just saying, dude, you
I'm just like
before when you thought it was of value. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. But my thing is,
I'll tell you who we got. I'll tell you who we got in the first round before Zeke. Emmitt Smith.
Oh, you mean just running back wise? Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
So I mean, they don't do that. It's very rare. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, but if Genty isn't there, which I think he's probably going to the Raiders because they need everything, but
Mel Kiper said that too, and I don't like listening to that motherfucker. Excuse me.
I understand.
Bro.
Felix Jones.
At what pick? Felix Jones was a late round pick. He wasn't a first round pick, I don't think so. At what round, in your opinion, is it acceptable for Dallas to draft the quarterback this year?
Man, this is not a good quarterback class. So honestly, I would say 5th would be the highest I go.
So
highest.
for you, anything before the 5th round pisses off the Buff nerd.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. And it's very simple. You need defensive linemen. Actually, you need defensive and offensive linemen.
Yeah.
You need a running back. You need a running back.
You not had to do a Rico Dowdle?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not even like there's a little bit. That's how much. You know what I'm saying? Not even, bro. Not even a little bit.
Wow,
nah,
bro.
Man,
he said, close the door on that shit right there. Bro.
Nothing. Not team. Nah, bro. So it's they have to do a better job in this offseason. They're trying to say the right things so that the fan base is not like, trying to kill them like they're saying with Nico. But the reality is that, you've got to come better. You got to do better. And the only way that's going to happen is that, you draft what you need to. And it may not be sexy, but
you get best available at your pick. I got you.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you one more thing. I know we got to keep this thing moving. It's not the Dallas Cowboys show.
No.
I saw an article come up on This Is Football, one of the groups that I follow on Facebook. And it says, if you're the Cowboys, do you bring back DeMarcus Lawrence?
No. That ship is sell, man. No. Nah. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the time. You're paying this guy. And look, I get it, but nah, you don't bring him back. Go ahead and move on. You can get much more for a lot less.
Okay. Not mad.
Yeah.
You just had to ask.
Yeah, and especially now they're talking about also is gonna walk. So it's
Who?
Man. Just also.
Oh, hey man.
What's up?
How you like that Mozzie Smith pick? Sorry. Let's go third down. Let's go.
I hate it here. I hate it here so much. You have NBA favorites. What's that about?
Huh?
You said NBA favorites.
Yeah, man. We're looking at it. We're past the All-Star break, man.
Yeah.
Cleveland Cavaliers are balling. Who's the favorites out of the East and out of the West for NBA? Because it's becoming that point in time where you're looking at it and watching, you like, okay, they for real.
Yeah.
Like Memphis Grizzlies are 2 in the West right now. What the hell? For real? Like,
I mean, they are, but dude, this is. I mean, remember when Chicago was high right after All-Star break, and everybody was like, "Wow, Chicago," and then they just faded.
Yeah.
You remember when Cleveland was high? It was like, "Oh, wow, Cleveland," and then they faded. I just don't see it. I tell you who I'm liking. I still like Oklahoma City. Out of the West, of course. I'm not going to put LA there. They're just not there yet. Get them a little bit more time, and if I see them towards the end of the year, maybe. Sure. No, the Dubs are not, man. I mean, nah, they're not. They're not. Stop it with this Dubs coming, y'all.
Hey, Golden State is in. Hold on, man. They are in 10th place right now. They had a long way to go, sir. Like,
who I actually am just kind of looking at with the side eye is Denver, just a little bit.
I always tell you, Denver, you can never count out. You tell me I'm crazy every time.
I know because you are crazy. But on this point, what's my man there saying? Memphis or OKC are well coached but not playoff tested. Watch out for the lake. No.
Oh shoot.
I can't trust him, man. Even with Luka, even with LeBron, they don't have a big man, in my opinion, to help in the West.
It's positionless basketball now. How many teams actually have a big man that dominates?
Oh man, look, and I'll tell you why, Sherm. It's very simple. You have a big man that understands the game in the way that it is, and have players that understand their roles. And so when you have something like that, that to me is phenomenal. Team will beat individuals every time.
Sherm, I'm going to tell you why. One team has a record of 28-27. The other team has a record of 36-19, knows how to win, and is 2 years removed from winning a championship. So that's the difference right now. You have to give it. The Warriors went out and went and got Jimmy Buckets, who looks like he's playing with a better attitude. He's happy to be there in Golden State and out of
Draymond will beat that ass.
He's happy to be out of Miami. But does it really
wait, stop. Who is happy to be out of Miami? Now I understand you want to talk about Cali, and all of that, but we talk about Miami. It's cold up there in North California. It's cold up there.
Get out of here. It's cool in the Bay Area. It's not cold, bro.
It's cold.
Okay. We talking about just not the. I didn't say the city light. I'm talking about the team atmosphere. I don't give a damn how pretty it is outside, how many fake boobs and thongs is walking around. If you miserable going to work, you're not gonna be happy. You ain't gonna be able to enjoy the thong song at the beach when you go out there on the afternoons, man.
Hey man, look. We different.
Yeah, because you're a buff nerd and not a pro athlete. That's why it's different.
I'm gonna hate it in the building, but once I leave,
man ain't telling the truth. Man. It sound good. It sound good. Yo, crazy ass.
Just keep coming back, Jimmy and Day Day, the new West Coast Detroit Bad Boys. I don't know.
West Coast. I just like the way that sounds, though.
West Coast Bad Boys.
Yeah, man. I like the way it sounds. I just think it's true.
See, the problem with Day Day is Day Day's old, and so he don't fire off like he used to. With Jimmy Buckets, I think he's just kind of there to just be there, so he doesn't get fined. But the reality is, will he really be that dude? Because he said he didn't even want to be there.
He said he didn't want to be in Miami.
Golden State.
He said he didn't want to be in Golden State. Wait.
Yeah, he said he did not want to. He did not want to go to Golden State.
That's not true. I think you're getting your quotes mixed up.
When I look it up, man.
I just said I think you got your quotes mixed up. If you find that and prove me wrong, fuck it, you prove me wrong. But right now,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, don't get hung up looking through your phone, and we got to keep this show running.
Shush. Let's go to third down. On fourth down, that's where we are. I know where we are. This has been a big topic. This has been a big topic here lately. Should the tush push be banned?
Wow, I love this.
Should it be banned? Playoff Jimmy and the Chef with Junkyard Dog Day Day. Let's go. And
that's that Homer feeling right there.
That's very Homer.
You ought to start talking about the 49ers are gonna win a Super Bowl and shit too in a minute. I'm just saying, bro.
Ooh, man, you got more of a chance of Debo wearing a Super Bowl on his belt than winning a Super Bowl.
What you did there.
See how I did that? That's nice, huh?
Yeah. Damn, what was I about to say?
Should the tush push be banned?
Hey, man, I think this is funny. First and foremost, the Green Bay Packers pulled no punches and no strings when they said, yo, we are the team that says this play needs to be outlawed. I mean, it needs to be banned. And it's unfair and should not be run. And part of me, the competitor in me, Jay, goes, if you don't like a play, stop it.
Stop it.
If you don't like what's going on this play, then you have to stop it. Why should the NFL put a rule in to stop the tush push from being run because you can't stop it. Then the other part of me that has a surgically repaired knee, a bad hand, and a bad elbow is like, man, somebody gonna get toe up with this damn tush push. They need to get that shit out of the game.
Hey, look, you know what? Sorry, tush push clowns. Is this football, big game? Is this football?
It's a part of it. It's just taking the quarterback sneak to a brand new level. Like sometimes I see it, I'm going, hey, man, this shit is unfair. And then you'll see some teams stop it. And then you like, well, shit, they stopped it. Why can't everybody else stop it? I'm kind of torn in the middle, bro. I really am. Like, it is what it is to go and try to get it banned and bring the league in or the office into it. I think that's a little much. Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see. Now, if there was a bunch of injuries happening every time they ran the tush push to the defensive side of the ball, then I believe the NFL would step in and be like, hey, we've got to put into this because of player safety. But, and you know, you've been bruised up in the ice bath the next day, but it hadn't been a whole lot of carting off the field, torn knees because of the tush push. So I don't see it changing.
No, the only issue that I have is there was a rule that you're aware of that you cannot push the runner. Right. And they changed that.
Right. Yeah, you can't push them forward. Yes.
Right. You cannot put. So now you cannot pull them forward. Right. So that's the new rule. You cannot pull the runner forward, but you can push the runner forward. So because of that new rule, here's the tush push. I agree with you. If you want to stop it, you got to stop it. You got to figure out a way that they don't get to 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. To me, that's, let's start there. The second part of it is that, okay, they know the cadence. You do what you do. And just hope for the best. Find some ways to do it. It's been stopped before. It's rare, but it's been stopped before. But you can't ban a play because, and look, God love him. What Shannon Sharp said, you can't ban a play just because you did the best at it. That don't mean nothing. You just got to be better.
Hey, man, well, you can't.
What?
I know a man standing like that with a thick ass tongue, dog. You know he an old country boy.
Well, he old, but that's Mississippi, and that's what he did, and that what like biscuit and gravy. That's how you do. That's what the bush does.
Hey, don't put that next comment up yet. We say that. Save.
I'm gonna save it.
Say that. Yes, Sharon. Save that shit. Yes,
you want me to save it or say it?
No, save it. Sorry, save it.
Okay, all right, I'll save it then. You telling me how to run?
No, because but you talk. So, what's your take on the tush push, J Stop?
Like I said, if you're gonna stop it, stop it. But it's a play. You can't outlaw a play because one team is better at it. And even though I hate that team,
yes, you
with
do.
everything in my being, no, you just got to be better. Got to be better on the other side.
Hey, man.
That's it.
To the Green Bay Packers, crying foul on the tush push ban, and to Jay Stoggs imitating Shannon Sharp the way he just did, you know what that made me say?
What did it make you say, big game?
Oh, hell no! 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 Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no.
That's right. This is a part of the podcast where we see stuff and hear stuff that make us say, oh, hell no, Skip. There you go. What you got, man?
Well, I knew this had to be talked about after I saw it online. First, I heard it on the radio.
Yeah.
And on ESPN and some other platforms came out. There's an old saying that it takes two to tango.
Yeah.
And when it takes two people to do a wrong. Steve Smith Sr. Current analyst on NFL Network and former Carolina Panthers wide receiver has been called out by the husband of a woman he's allegedly been sleeping with. Steve Smith was called on the phone by the gentleman and said, "Hey man, this is so and so, and you're sleeping with my wife. You knew she was married." Got a couple different points I'm gonna make as I go through this, Jack.
What did he say? Hey Nancy, this is Betty.
So
My bad. I'm sorry.
I don't know who to start with. Steve Smith was wrong. But for the dude to call out this man on his father going through his wife's phone, he said,
Yeah,
hey.
here you go.
He said, "Hey, you know you're wrong. You talk a lot. Speak up now." Steve Smith says, "I'm sorry." And then you hear the phone hang up. So hey man, this okay. I'm not laughing at the situation because obviously dude was hurt. It goes through it.
Yeah, he's hurt.
If I go through my wife's phone and I find out that she having relations with somebody else, shit gonna hit the fan.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna hit the fan. But Jay Stocks, I think as a man, that's between you and your wife. What you was trying to get your 2 minutes of fame by calling the ex-NFL player, recording the conversation, trying to put him on blast. You know what I'm saying? Like, what were you really hoping to gain out of that? Because it wasn't gonna change the fact that he done knocked your wife down.
Yeah.
And it shit was classic. It was like, what you got to say? He said, I'm sorry. And then he just went silent and the phone hung up. That is
What
a
else
classic.
is it?
Like, what else? Oh shit, dog. You know what? Hey, that's your wife? Y'all married? I'm sorry. Cause like to me, the dude made himself look like a bigger fool than the situation itself. You don't think so?
Nah. That dude, I get it. I really understand. He's like, yo, I understand. I really do understand this. I feel for that gentleman because you want retribution. You do. You want him to feel bad. Keep that to yourself. Oh hell no. Yeah, you say my bad. And the thing is that if you're looking for answers, or if you're looking for something more listen, the reality is most of them know. Most dudes know. They don't. Actually, most dudes don't care. They don't care. He didn't care. Steve did not care.
Not one bit.
Not a bit. Not a bit. And so Steve, and if you know anything about Steve Smith, Sr., he don't really care. He really doesn't. He really, really doesn't.
Not at all.
So, yeah, my boy. He said he's looking for answers. So
you heard that saying.
Yeah.
Look, be careful what you ask for. Yes, sir. You knew it was coming because you saw the picture of the thumbnail. And I was gonna make that a down, but then realistically, I thought about it. That's my old hell no. And the old hell no goes out to Steve Smith and the dude that called it. Oh hell for knocking down the married woman and married woman husband. Oh hell no for calling a pro athlete. You wasn't gonna get no closure. Jay Stark said you wanted closure. You wanted way to admit to whatever happened. No, bro, you ain't gonna get none of that. But more pissed off. You trying to tell me that dude felt better after calling Steve Smith's phone, and all you heard was, "I'm sorry." I can see his face. Imagine that bald ass head, that naked face of Steve Smith going. He's trying to have sleep like, "Hello, you tough? What you got to say now, tough guy? You always running your mouth. You heard him. You heard his lips go. I'm sorry.
You know what, Sherm? I agree. I think that's what I think he was looking for an apology. I think he was seeking an apology.
Steve Smith said he saw it.
He got it. Yeah, but it was you know what? I think he wanted more outpouring of emotion. But again, the reality is you're not going to.
Has that man seen Steve Smith interview, talk, do anything else?
Oh my god!
Did you think you was going to get anything other than? I'm sorry.
That dude just even as he works as an analyst on NFL Network and all the other stuff he does, he is.
He came up with a phrase called "jag," just the guy. And he drugged Jerry Judy ass through the mud, bro. Steve Smith gives no cares about nothing. And I ain't mad at him. He is who he is. Now,
he is who he is.
Was he right? Oh, hell no.
No.
You understand it? Oh, hell yeah, because it's Steve Smith. It don't surprise me at all.
Oh, man, look.
What you got, man?
Dude, I really he's an aggressive analyst, bro. He is aggressive. He's extremely aggressive. Man, look, really mine is just the continuation of just Justin Tucker, man. Like the NFL is like, I think it's like it's never ending. I thought Deshaun Watson was bad, and it is, but it's like this is just like, wait, there's more. And the NFL is like, they don't know how to wrap their hands around this. They can't wrap their heads around it.
Be careful. Last person, that's what he's been doing, wrapping his hands around stuff he shouldn't be.
Well, no diddy here. But I'm following that, but I'm like, I really don't want to follow. It's kind of like being a Cowboys fan. You just don't want to.
7 more counts came out?
Yeah, man.
Or whatever. So it's up to 13 now?
Oh no, it's more than that.
I missed the number. I missed the week of
Oh
count.
yeah. Because the original was 7, then it was 6, and now we got another 7. So yeah, that was the 13 plus the 7, so there's 20 now.
20.
But they're saying there's going to be more, bro. It's just the fact that, and this is no slight, and please understand what I'm about to say.
Oh. The above nerd is setting this shit up.
Oh man, happy ending got these ninjas taking chances. Bro, you are a kicker. You kick a ball in a game that, yes, it is called football. I get it. But this ain't no. You're a kicker. You're a kicker. You play maybe 6, 7 downs. Maybe. Because I don't even think he's not a place kicker. He's a punter. Feels like Tucker's getting
No. He's a play. Tucker's a place kicker. He kicks field goals.
Okay. 15 plays.
But
15.
He's
dude, he has maybe 2 bars across his face. You know why he only has 2 bars?
He don't hit nobody. I understand that. My whole thing is
he's a kicker.
After all this has gone down with Deshaun Watson and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Brett Favre, even back in the day with the Willie Woo picks to the girl from Florida State, right? What the hell is going on? Dog, don't y'all know you can't just be pulling your Johnson out in front of people and trying to make them touch it? Keep your thing in your pants, bro.
Bro. Listen, I understand it happened, quote unquote, happened back in the day. I feel like it still happened after this. There's a time frame in this where it's
how long ago was this touching?
If I'm not mistaken, I think this was 2012 to 2016.
There gotta be a statute of limitations of how long you can talk about me pulling my wee out. It just, come on, bro.
That's what I'm feeling. But you know what? I think, look, I'm gonna go back and do more research. But my thing is this, man. when you if somebody had to have said something, hey, put your dick in your put your dick away. Like someone had to say that, my boy. Like, look, man, if
conversation come up and be like, he showed you his penis.
you know,
yeah,
you get
for real.
okay, you in there, hey, get deeper. I need a hard massage. Okay, hard massage, yeah, harder, okay. And then block, you're like, oh, my bad. But hey, since it's there, I gotta believe someone said, put your dick away. They probably said, put that away. Put that away. They said, put that away first. And he was like, oh, what? This? My Willie Johnson? And they said, yes. Like, someone had to have said that. And it didn't register to him like, they were just playing. And they just playing. Not this one, the next one.
Bro.
Harder, deeper.
Paul,
hey.
You say harder. He ain't talking about Johnson.
Just saying, man.
Do it, bro.
You've had a deep tissue massage. I've had a deep tissue massage.
I have.
And they'll say, do you want me to go deeper? You want me to go harder? You're like, yeah, go a little bit harder, go a little deeper. Oh. It's a little bit too hard, a little bit too deep. But
hey, what part okay, Jay, I'm sorry, we're gonna move on. It's your oh hell nah. Yeah. Oh, Justin Tucker. Oh hell.
That's all good.
Nah.
Since it's there.
I've had so many different
Listen, I hope y'all are having as much fun as we are right now, because this is ridiculous what's going on, Rick. Literally ridiculous.
I'm throwing a flag on the play because I'm just saying, like you said, at what point in the massage you go like, well, this is the part I pull the penis out. What the hell? At what part?
This is my chance.
Ooh, I show it to it right now.
What? This is the opening. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the moment. This is it. This is what I've been waiting for.
I'm done, bro. Damn.
Flop.
So Justin Tucker has the NFL record for the longest field goal made, and yet we're not about to, he is not gonna be remembered.
No, none of that. None of it.
Oh.
None of it. None of it. Right, he's a kicker, bro. He's a kicker. I'm not dismissing. It doesn't even matter if he was a towel boy, but he's a kicker. He's a kicker.
It doesn't make it better if it's anything else.
It doesn't make it better, but he's a kicker. Like how big do you have to feel like because you're a kicker? Game. And we've had this conversation on your team. Would you you remember that man for one thing now? Not kicking. I'm just saying, do you like when you're in the locker room, like, oh, here comes the kicker? Nobody says that. Nobody does that.
Don't disrespect Martin Grammatica like that, dog.
Listen, I feel like y'all got his shoulder pads out of a woman's jacket, and y'all just gave him no shoulder pads. Y'all didn't give him real shoulder pads. You're like, look, we can't find anything that really fit on your shoulders, so we're gonna get this woman's jacket and just put a jersey over that.
Look, bro, it's time for. Hey, man, Steve Smith Sr.
Here comes the kicker. Oh,
I ain't gonna let you disrespect my kickers like that, bro. I ain't gonna let you disrespect my kickers like that.
He had a woman's jacket on under the jersey.
Stop playing. Stop. You said he went. So you saying the kicker wore that Fisher Price football uniform that we got from the grocery store
What was that? The hut? I think it was called a.
Damn. I'm done. I am through. Jay Styles lost all his mind. Hey man, let's get on with this thing, dog. Let's get. You ready? You ready, dog?
No. Lakers, Mavs. Yes, we're doing that. That's why we up here early. Oh man, top 5. Let's go.
It's time for the top 5. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Big Game Sports Ball. Top 5.
That's right. Some people have a top 100. Some have a top 50. Some have a top 25. Some even punk out and have a top 10, but not here at Big Game Sports Buzz. Nope. Top 5. Who's in, who's out, what's in, what's out. Let's go. Top 5 players that got revenge on their former teams.
Oh man, my whole side hurt, bro. Yeah, that Fisher Price, Sherm. You know what I'm talking about? It came with the pants that looked like baseball pants because they hung down to your calves and not stopped at your knees, with the jersey and the little plastic pads underneath and the helmet with the 2 bars across the front.
The Justin Tucker bars.
Yeah, I had a Franco Harris one in the Mean Joe Green one.
I had the Cowboys, of course, but hey.
Anyway, man.
Hey, Bradshaw. Not Bradshaw. Bradshaw. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh my God. Ooh, come on, man.
All right, dog. Hey, man, I think like Luka going in to play the Mavs tonight this made a great top 5. Jay Stoggs, good job by the Buff Nerd, y'all. And it always seems like, to me, I think this is a little better in basketball. I do. I just think there's more opportunity for that person to take over and try to make it more personal. So I still got a mix, man. I got 2010 LeBron James versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. So much hate, so much disrespect that he got for so long. He went and dropped 38 points and really had that real good game. Kevin Durant versus OKC when he first went to the Golden State Warriors. And it wasn't just because of his performance, but because of he and Russell Westbrook going back and forth and the banter from them supposedly being boys to it being drawn out and he very heated. But, KD went on. The Warriors won that game, a tough game, 34 points and a good one. The next one for me, football. The GOAT, which the season started out very slow for this guy. And it was Tom Brady, October 3rd, that was week 9, against the New England Patriots. He had 269 passing yards. He led his 50th game-winning drive to win that game 19-16 with the Buccaneers versus the Patriots. It was just like epic Tom Brady stuff, man. Like ugly game, horrible game, and Brady led his way back to win that game. Number 4, 2015, Peyton Manning with the Denver Broncos faced the Indianapolis Colts, and Peyton Manning faced the Colts 3 times as a Bronco, and he only beat them once, and that was in 2015. Finally had a good game against them and did his thing. And then the last one for me was just I missed the game, the stats on it, but just one I remember being so hyped up, so drawn out in the media as a baseball player, Albert Pujols, because he spent so much time with the St. Louis Cardinals after going out to Anaheim to join that team and going back and playing against the Cardinals for the first time. Was a big hyped up, talked about moment, and he had a chance to do his thing. But yeah, man, that's what I got for you tonight in the top 5, bro.
That's good, man. I like it. Give yourself a clap. Okay, that's enough. I agree with you. I agree with you. LeBron definitely takes, one of those spots there versus Cleveland. T.O. versus San Fran. Remember, T.O. went to the Star, did the whole, eyes of, God on me, comes back, kills him, bro. Definitely one of those. That was definitely a moment there. Yeah, I agree with you, Sherm. Prime time when he went back to Atlanta, had an interception, had a pick 6, and then afterwards said, "This is my house. I built it, bro."
That was cold. Yeah, him and Andre Rison just beating the shit out of each other, man, on the line of scrimmage.
I mean, wow.
Yeah. That was epic. Good call, y'all. Great one.
Yes, sir. Saquon this year against the Giants. Look, man, you can say what you want to. But that dude was that dude. He was the man this whole year. And listen, I love Petty, and Philly is all about that. But they sat him down when he could have got the record and made sure that they won so they didn't get the number 1 overall pick. I love it.
That was petty as hell, bro. That was some petty shit right there.
I love it, man. Jerry Jeudy earlier this year or against last year or last season against the Broncos, yeah.
It was this season. Yeah, that was boy.
Yeah. And then finally, many people may not remember this, and that's okay, but Brett Favre, when he left Green Bay and went to Minnesota,
oh yeah,
very next game, 4 touchdowns against them dudes. I mean, decimated them cats, man. Hey, to me, that's probably one of the top revenge games.
That was a great one too. That was a great one.
He's just like, I mean, he was just on fire. Like, come on, let's go.
Hey man, somebody asked me a question today.
What's up?
Who was better, Favre, Rodgers, or Love? I was like, why y'all even put Love in there? They just did it because he's the newest quarterback. But I said Brett Favre by far was the best out of the 3 Green Bay quarterbacks.
It's actually Deuce Dodgers, man. In my opinion. Here's the thing about Favre. Favre was a gunslinger.
Yep.
And I love Favre.
Mm-hmm.
And a huge risk taker. Favre one season had 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. Damn near 30 interceptions, bro. Like,
he had a Jameis Winston?
Yeah, he had a Jameis Winston, bro. He was Jameis Winston before Jameis Winston. He was a gunslinger, man. That's what he did. So Favre is a great quarterback. But Aaron Rodgers was the type of quarterback in his heyday with Green Bay where, man, he can make all the throws. He can make all the throws. He knew he was precise. He was, he was surgical back there. So I have to give it to him. It's a slight edge. I can see. I love watching Favre, though. I love watching Favre more than I did Deuce Dodgers, though.
Exactly. That's why I say Favre was better. And you knew what he brought to the table. You knew he was coming to work, and you knew he was going to get things done. But
how's that better? How's that better? If I like watching him play, that don't mean he's good. I mean,
shut up.
I mean, he's the best. That's true. It's your opinion. It's wrong, but it's your opinion. But I will say this: I believe Favre should have had more rings.
Was he
should have had more championships. He just has one.
Damn, yeah, he should have. I agree.
Yes, Favre was a better teammate. Well,
yeah,
okay.
He was. I believe that. Anyway, man, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, it's time to watch the game.
I just threw that out there because somebody shared that with me. Hey, for the Buff Nerd, Jay Stoggs, I'm your boy, Big Game James. Thank y'all for changing y'all schedule around and tuning in to us tonight on this Tuesday night. So if you are a regular viewer on Thursdays, don't be like, where the podcast at? Just go ahead, click the link and watch it. Leave your comments. Let us know your top 5 revenge games. Let us know your old hell nah of the week. And let us know how much y'all think the Dallas Cowboys are stupid.
God damn.
I mean, I'm joking. Hey, please make sure y'all tune into my man Jay Stoggs, the Buff Nerd, for the Buff Nerd podcast tomorrow.
Yes.
He talking all things nerd. I don't know what all that consists of, but it consists of stuff about mutations, the universe, and there's some wrestling, some shit I ain't gonna know about. But I'm gonna enjoy it when I get a chance to check it out. I really am. I always do. So what's this? Your 3rd episode coming up?
You're not gonna do that, man.
I just wanted to know the number so people knew which ones to look for.
Just say goodbye. Goodbye. Hit the button.
Hey man, until next week, man. Your boy, Big Game James, the Buff Nerd, Jay Stoggs. God bless and thank y'all for tuning in.
God, I hate you.
I love you. Happy 25th wedding anniversary, sweetheart.
Happy 25th. I can't wait to get my lunch.
who you know that got it behind the scenes, like behind the O-line. Soon as the QB say hype, it's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah.